Your car's heating and air conditioning system might be failing right now, and you probably have no idea. When your blend door actuator goes bad, it does not just mean uncomfortable temperatures. It means you are about to face repair bills that can hit $800 or more if you catch it too late. This little motor controls whether hot or cold air blows into your cabin, and when it fails, the symptoms are unmistakable once you know what to look for. The blend door actuator is a small electric motor hidden deep inside your dashboard. Its job is to move a door that blends hot air from the heater core with cold air from the air conditioning evaporator. When you adjust the temperature dial, the actuator rotates that door to give you the exact temperature you want. Most drivers never think about it until it stops working. Here is the problem. These actuators are made of plastic gears that wear down over time, and when they fail, your climate control system goes haywire. The first symptom most people notice is a rapid clicking or tapping sound coming from behind the dashboard. This noise usually happens when you start your car or when you adjust the temperature controls. That clicking sound is the actuator trying to move the blend door, but failing because its internal gears are stripped or broken. The motor keeps trying to reach its programmed position, but it cannot, so it just keeps clicking. Some people describe it as a ticking sound, like a playing card stuck in bicycle spokes. Others say it sounds like a small woodpecker trapped inside the dash. Either way, that repetitive clicking is your first warning sign. Another telltale symptom is getting the wrong temperature from your vents no matter what you set on the controls. You turn the dial to cold, but hot air blasts out. Or you crank the heat on a freezing morning and nothing but cold air hits your face. This happens because the blend door is stuck in one position. The actuator can no longer move it, so you are getting whatever temperature corresponds to wherever that door stopped. I have seen cars stuck blowing full heat even in summer, making the cabin unbearable. Other times, the door gets jammed in the cold position, and drivers are freezing all winter long, wondering why their heater does not work. Temperature fluctuations are another common sign of actuator failure. Your car might blow cold air for a few minutes, then suddenly switch to hot air without you touching anything. Or it cycles back and forth between hot and cold randomly. This happens when the actuator is partially working, but losing its ability to hold the door in position. The worn gears slip, the door moves on its own, and your cabin temperature becomes completely unpredictable. Passengers complain, you are constantly adjusting the controls, and nothing seems to fix it. That is the actuator giving up. Some vehicles have dual zone or even tri-zone climate control, meaning the driver and passenger can set different temperatures. When a blend door actuator fails in these systems, you might notice one side blowing hot while the other blows cold, even though both are set to the same temperature. Each zone has its own actuator, so when one fails, that zone loses proper temperature control. I have worked on trucks where the driver's side was freezing and the passenger side was roasting, or vice versa. The person on the bad side suffers, while the other side works fine. That is a dead giveaway that one specific actuator has failed. Another symptom people often overlook is weak airflow. While the blend door actuator controls temperature, a stuck door can also restrict airflow. If your vents seem weak, or you are barely getting any air even with the fan on high, a jammed blend door might be blocking the duct. This does not happen in every case, but when the door gets stuck at an odd angle, it can partially obstruct the air path. Your fan may be working hard and you can hear it running, but the air coming out is weak and ineffective. In modern vehicles with digital climate control systems, a failed blend door actuator often triggers a dashboard warning light. You might see your check engine light come on, or a specific climate control warning message on your dash display. The car's computer knows the actuator is not responding correctly, so it logs a fault code. Mechanics can scan these codes to pinpoint exactly which actuator is bad. Common codes include temperature blend, door circuit malfunction, and actuator position sensor error. If you ignore these warnings, the problem will not fix itself. It will only get worse. Strange smells can also indicate actuator issues, though this is less common. If the blend door gets stuck so hot, coolant from the heater core is constantly exposed, but not properly regulated, you may notice a sweet, syrupy odor. the smell of coolant leaking into the cabin. If the door is stuck, so it allows only recirculated air with no fresh air intake, the cabin can start smelling musty or stale. While these smells can have other causes, when they occur together with temperature problems and rapid clicking sounds, they point toward actuator failure. Battery drain is an unexpected symptom some people experience. A failing blend door actuator with stripped gears might continuously try to calibrate itself even when the car is off. This constant motor activity can slowly drain your battery over several days. You come back to a dead battery, jump-start the car, and hear that clicking sound from the dashboard immediately. The actuator is trying to recalibrate, failing and draining power in the process. It is rare, but it happens with certain vehicle makes and models. The cost of ignoring a bad blend door actuator adds up quickly. The actuator itself usually costs between $50 and $200 depending on your vehicle. But the labor is where it gets expensive. Many actuators are buried deep behind the dashboard, requiring technicians to remove the entire dash assembly to access them. This can take 4 to 8 hours of labor at shop rates of $100 to $150 an hour. You are looking at $600 to $800 total, sometimes more for luxury vehicles or complex dash designs. If you wait too long and the stuck door damages other components like the heater core or evaporator, you are facing even bigger repairs. Certain vehicle brands are notorious for blend door actuator failures. Ford trucks and sport utility vehicles from the early 2000s through 2015 have widespread issues. Chevrolet and GMC trucks and sport utility vehicles from similar years also commonly fail. Dodge Ram trucks are well known for clicking actuators. Many Honda and Toyota vehicles, despite their reliability reputation, still see these failures after 100,000 miles. Basically, if your vehicle has automatic climate control, the actuators will eventually wear out. It is not a matter of if, but when. The worst part about blend door actuator failure is how it affects your driving experience. Summer heat becomes dangerous when you can't get cold air. Winter driving is miserable when your defroster won't work properly. Foggy windows from lack of proper defrost create safety hazards. Long road trips become uncomfortable ordeals, and that constant clicking noise drives people absolutely crazy. Some folks turn up the radio to drown it out, but that's just ignoring a problem that will cost more the longer you wait. If you're experiencing any combination of these symptoms, clicking sounds from the dash, wrong temperatures from your vents, temperature fluctuations, one-sided heating or cooling problems, weak airflow, dashboard warning lights, or strange smells, your blend door actuator is likely failing or has already failed. The good news is that catching it early means you can plan for the repair and shop around for the best price. The bad news is that this repair won't get cheaper with time and your comfort and safety are already compromised.